Welcome to my channel, Drenzoo! Today, we're diving into the harsh reality of one of nature's most feared predators. The king of the jungle, the mighty lion. But wait, hold that roar! Because being born a lion might not be the blessing you think. Everyone thinks being born a lion is a blessing. King of the jungle, run, wrong! Being a lion is more like being in a horror movie than living in a palace. Welcome to the dark side of the jungle, where life is more terrifying than the Disney flicks let on. So why exactly is being a lion such a downer deal? Let's find out! As the sun streaks across the horizon, a lion stretches languidly, a picture of grace and power. But this moment of serenity is deceptive. Life for these magnificent creatures is far from the idyllic portrayal we see in documentaries. It's a brutal struggle for survival. Behind the scenes, while we often celebrate the majestic lion as a symbol of strength and royalty, there's a raw, chilling truth that many don't know. Being born a lion could very well be the biggest trap in nature. Now, let's meet our first character. These cute little balls of fluff are lion cubs. Look at them tumble and play. Their innocence is heart-melting. No doubt you'd agree. However, this cuteness comes with a dark twist. 80% of these cubs won't live to see their second birthday. That's right. Most of these playful bundles of joy will perish before they even reach adulthood. What makes it worse? Their deaths are often agonizing. Some will starve, others will become hyena snacks, while the unlucky few will be killed by rival males vying for their mother's affection. This high mortality rate is just the beginning of the harsh realities of a lion's existence. Speaking of hyenas, let's see what they're up to. These scavengers prowl the African plains at night, always on the hunt for a meal. And guess what? Lion cubs are high on their menu. Hyenas are relentless and cunning, and for them, a pride of lions is like a buffet. Now, imagine being a tiny lion cub, barely able to walk, hearing the chilling cackle of hyenas in the night. Your life in that moment hangs in the balance. You could be the next meal for those hungry scavengers. That's the reality of life on the edge for lion cubs. Every day is a gamble. Every night a potential farewell. As we continue our journey into the heart of the lion's domain, we come across a young male who has just been kicked out of his pride. He walks alone, his head held high, trying to mask his loneliness and fear. But we can see through it. Being rejected from your pride is a death sentence. You're left all alone, facing the world with no backup. Starvation, fights with rivals, and the constant threat of hyenas become your new reality. The carefree days of living with the pride, they're over. Now it's just you, the wilderness, and the constant struggle to survive. Being a lion isn't all about the hunt. It's also about the politics of the pride. And it's here where things take a brutal turn. Male lions have to fight to be the king. They battle it out, tooth and claw, and only the strongest survives. But the real cost? The defeated males have to leave the pride and face the world alone. It's a lonely, dangerous existence. And if that wasn't enough, the victorious male doesn't get a free pass to fatherhood. He has to prove himself again, this time to the females. If they don't accept him, he's out of the pride. In the cruel game of nature, being born a male lion is a double-edged sword. Power and prestige come at the cost of constant battles and a precarious existence. But the struggle doesn't end there. Lions need to eat, and that means hunting. And let's just say lions aren't always successful. Watch as a lioness chases a zebra across the savannah. The chase is on, a thrilling display of speed and agility. But wait, the lioness falls short. She's exhausted and the zebra gets away. Hunting isn't as easy as it looks. In fact, lions fail most of their hunts. So much for being the king of the jungle. Sometimes they're just plain exhausted cats. But why do they even bother? Can't they just steal food like hyenas? Well, it's not that simple. Lions are built to be hunters, but they're not equipped for scavenging. Their teeth are sharp for taking down live prey, not for tearing into leftovers. Plus, stealing from hyenas is like trying to take a bone from a dog. You wouldn't last 5 seconds. It's a risky, exhausting business, this whole hunting thing. And with dwindling numbers, finding enough prey becomes a daily struggle. The setting sun paints the sky in hues of orange and purple, a breathtaking backdrop for a lion's last stand. Meet our final character, an old lion weary from years of battles and hunts. His mane, once a symbol of power, is now a bit scraggly. His eyes hold the wisdom of ages, but also the pain of countless hardships. He's wounded, perhaps from a past battle, a constant reminder of his mortality. As he watches the sun dip below the horizon, he knows tomorrow is another gamble. For an old lion, life offers little comfort. There's no cozy retirement home for him. No warm den to curl up in. His nights are cold, his days filled with the nagging pangs of hunger and the knowledge that his end may come at any moment. Sometimes it's the hyenas that end it for them, a swift, brutal end. And then there are the lone wolves, lions that wander the plains, never belonging to a pride, always alone, dying slowly and hopelessly. Here's the stark reality. Being born a lion is like winning the lottery, except instead of money, you get survival instincts and a set of lethal weapons. You're on your own, facing challenges that would make anyone's blood run cold. But even with all these odds stacked against them, lions remain at the top of their game. They're fierce, adaptable, and undeniably powerful. As we watch the sun set on another day in the savannah, we're left contemplating the harsh realities of the lion's existence. They are the kings of the jungle, yes, but their reign comes at a cost. They're born into a world where they must constantly fight to survive. They're not the majestic, untouchable creatures we see in zoos. They're wild, vulnerable beings struggling to exist in a world that seems determined to keep them down. So to all the lions out there, we salute you. You're a reminder that true strength comes not from size or power, but from the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, no matter how bleak the odds. Born a lion, nature's biggest trap. Powerful, feared, yet cursed to a life of solitude, hunger, and endless struggle. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the wild world of lions. Don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling nature videos. See you next time.